heavy, the load was strong.
And we are live.
And we alive.
We are live.
Yeah.
Hello, 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 our beautiful audience. We are live. Greetings to you wherever you are. And to the believers, happy continuous resurrection day. And to all, everyone, happy second quarter of the year 2026. My people, wow. So just like yesterday here, we all shouted Happy New Year. Now a quarter of the year is gone. We are now into the new year. And the new year, I mean, the second quarter, and the second quarter started with the resurrection of Christ, which means whatever you're doing, believe that you're in the new phase and you're rising and rising high. So we have come today, to come again and cheer you guys up about the situations of life and what is going on. But before I proceed, we have a very wonderful, beautiful topic today, which affects everybody. If you're a living being and you're breathing, yes, it does affect you. But before I go into that, let me humbly introduce myself again. My name is Lady Angie Okocha, and I'm a mother of three wonderful, beautiful children. And I migrated from Nigerian by origin and American by choice. And I live here in a wonderful east coast of the city that never sleeps, New York. And by profession, I'm a healthcare administrator and a proud, amazing digital business owner. So this is it. With excitement, with everything. So let me then. You can see from the screen here that I have my beautiful panelists here, my wonderful CEO. So I will just pause a little bit and have them introduce themselves before I return, and then dive into this wonderful topic that affects every single one of us. So if you are there and you are in this world, you already know what is going on, or you are in denial, please stay tuned and then put your questions, put your answers, and we'll answer it for you. So I then turn it over to my Sister Salome. Please do us the audience and let our beautiful audience know more about your beautiful family and yourself.
Hello, everyone. How are you all doing? Happy Easter and happy Easter Monday. We are back again today to talk about this amazing business. My name is Sirimen Salome Otisi. I am a wife, a mom of beautiful four children, originally from Nigeria, and also a proud digital owner. I live here in Belgium. Thank you so much for joining. And hopefully, if you have any question concerning our topic, just put it down there. We'll look into it and answer direct to your questions. Thank you so much for joining. Back to you,
Awesome.
sis.
Thank you, Sister Salome. So now we go to our amazing CEO, Miss Blessing. Please let the audience know more about you.
Hello, my people, my family, my friends, and well wishers. I wish you also happy Easter, and I believe your Easter celebration, meditation, and reflection has been wonderful. To those that believe our Christ is alive. And for me, that is my core belief as a Christian because I am serving a living God. And this is the voice of Blessing Eloms and the sound of choice in action. I'm a Nigerian by birth, a Belgian by choice, and a digital owner by deliberate decision because I believe choice is the blueprint of destiny. I'm a nurse by profession and a mother of two wonderful teenagers. And by the grace of God, we are about to discuss something that affects us all. So, like as usual, let us know where you're watching from. Comment, ask your questions, get yourself comfortable to join in this panel of discussion. Because if you put your question there, we might even bring you up to answer the question. So don't be left out on this moving wagon. Thank you, my moderator, and back to you.
Thank you all, and thank you, my audience. Thank you, my wonderful CEOs. So, my audience, our audience, this today's topic is panel discussion, and we just choose to talk about what is going on in the world. We all hear war here, war there. And as individual persons, how does this affect us? Because I know it does affect us one way or the other, you know. And even before the war, things were kind of tough, especially we, the immigrants. We left our motherland to come to this wonderful, different diaspora country that we are, just to live a greener pasture. But my people, the greener pasture has changed. Oh. The greener pasture is no more in multiple jobs or covering multiple shifts. There's a new trend. There's a new industry now that is flexing and trending very well. So in spite of this war going on, most people, or yes, most people in this industry are not feeling it, but most people are not majority. Majority are still feeling it. So this is why we have come here now to introduce this business and talk more about this business to all, so that you know that the road to a greener pasture is not only by hard work. It was once upon a time hard work. Hey guys, I got somebody just joining. My meeting, very good. Please listen and throw in your questions whenever you have it. See, I said this topic touches everyone. There's an adage in Africa that says, "When two elephants fight, the ground bears the brunt." And the two elephants are the nations fighting. The ground are we, the masses. We have no idea the cause or the reason of this fight, but unfortunately, the burden has come on us. you know Things are rising high.
Mhm.
Everything is like you're working, you are not seeing what you're working for. You cannot even save. Some people are even dipping into their savings. So this is why we've come to talk, and my wonderful CEO partners are also going to join into this discussion and let us know how this business is helping them and has been helping them, and how it can help you all, and in their own area, in their own diaspora nation, how the economy, the war is affecting them there. So having said that, it's going to be thrown out there. So either Sister Salome or Sister Blessing, please let us know, because like I said, it's interactive. So now we're saying the effect of this war. The economy, the topic here is the economic crisis and its effects on family resources. And what are we discussing? How this our online digital industry is lifting and changing this inflation trajectory for simple people, moving away from struggling to middle class to even a better, higher elite class. Yes, I'll use that word elite, because we have elite people in this our business, millionaires, people that never thought they can earn 100,000 a year, now are earning it monthly. My people, listen out. So having said that now, Sister Salome, can you please uh, join in this topic and tell our audience how the effect of this war, the impact of it, how it affects the each families. I mean, if you can use yours as an example, and how this business has helped you break even or even have your head above water in spite of this war going on. So that's the first segment, the effect of war in
Yeah,
your family and resources.
yeah, exactly, my dear sister. It's everywhere. The effect of war is everywhere. Because when it started, we are not there, right? We don't even know how it started. But before we know it touches our lives, our daily routine, whatever we do. Like here in Belgium, it's not even better, because the cost of living are going a lot higher than before. To compare with last year and last 2 years, they were like, okay, or even last 3 years is even better. But now, for example, the war between Ukraine and Russia, or whatever it is, has massively touched all the European country. Let me just put it like that. When I could remember when it started at the beginning, we have to go to the shop and start packing everything we saw there, because we thought that we are not going to live up to this date. But glory be to God, it's not here. But the effect reached everywhere. For example, the rising of cost of living, all the foods we bought before, if you are, for example, if you go to supermarkets with 50 euro, 100 euro, buy a lot of things, right? But now if you go there, you'll be asking yourself, where are these things? It's no longer there. And everything, the taxes is getting higher and higher every time. And here in my state, and what again, wherever you park your car, they'll give you tickets. Even if you just, for a single 1 minute above the 30 minutes, they will give you tickets. And before, ticket was 25 euro. But now, you will get a ticket of 40 euros. Like, I
I
got it
think
2 days ago. I was like,
I think that is the way the state is trying to take money in order to fit the war going on here. Like I said, the masses always
yeah,
bear the brunt, you know. Sister Blessing, what do you think about that?
yeah, that is it. That is
My dear, you see that I was just looking because where do I even start to complain? You know, when everything you have is based on this one income, and now I started my car with that's the way they put the names of the benzene. So I go to Super Plus. I didn't know. I just went and bought Super Plus. So I was when I realized that Super Plus is the highest expensive of benzene. I wanted to change it. They said you have started, your engine will get you, so you continue. Now Super Plus is almost 2 euro per liter. And I was crying when it was 1.4, 1 euro, 4 cents or something like that. So, sister, what do you want me to say? You want to see the tea I have been cleaning? So the thing is, I know, I don't know for people, if people that are double in their house, you know what I mean by double, two sources of income are complaining. What do you expect from me, a single mother? Eh? So all I am talking about is God, what is happening? I love the whole world. I love where the war is happening. I am not there, but it is affecting me here. My sister have already talked about buying something in the supermarket. Those of us Africans, you know, sometimes you would like to eat African food. Before it was
yeah.
like they were begging you to come and buy it. These days, even if you say, is it not 5 euro? It's like let them just catapult you and send you back to your village so that you go and bring more for them. So it is no longer palatable. You know, it's no longer palatable. You take a 200 euro, you went to the Winco to buy something, and you just come out with a
Empty
just
basket.
empty basket, and you
Empty
let me
basket.
tell you, yesterday I was like no, not yesterday, because yesterday now Easter. Before this, on Friday, I was like telling the woman, did you count well? Did you calculate? Did you calculate? This is nobody is ashamed again. No. Before,
No, no.
people just take their ticket and go at the corner. But now they come back to tell you, are you sure? So showing that the thing is hitting everybody. So my
Granted, my people. So, having said that, now, given the
what?
awesome business that we are in, how would you then encourage or let the masses know about this business and to let them know that this business is a solution?
Well, just like I chipped in, if people that have two sources of income in their homes are complaining, so you can imagine people that have only one source of income, and this digital business is something that can help everybody, whether you are having two sources of income, as long as you are working for somebody else. You know why I say that? There is a point in your working life, like the stage of life we are now. Even I thank God for the country they always try to review their index according to the cost of living. But those index is not more than 10%. And before they even put that index, you know, they will also take tax from that index. And by the time they finish calculating it, you go back to the market, to the supermarket, the price is up again. So if you are another source of income, I think it's a welcome idea. And especially a source of income that will not overwhelm you, that is very flexible and easy to go along with your main job. And that is what is giving me hope. And that is what I am doing. So why won't I suggest it to other people in this present world? Sister Salome, you live in the same country with me. Don't you think that this is nice for us to also let other people know? Because I have power now. I have financial power. I don't know what they call it, market power, because I know whatever comes from my salary, I have a daily income that can supplement it. So for that reason, I suggest it to anybody that cares to have something to augment their income, their paid income.
I agree with you. Yeah, exactly. I agree with you. Let me just chip one thing here. There is nothing like for anyone, I mean, the masses, the immigrant, to have a work, a business you will call your own business. Your own business, because anything can happen at any time. We are talking about crisis, the whole world, globally. It's not only war, it's also in our working place. People are attacking each other, colleagues are attacking each other for nothing's sake, especially with the immigrants. Some company do not want us there. The only thing they want there is where we can do the hardest job for them. Okay. And abroad was not built in our culture. Coupled with that, for us managing, like my sister said, one source of income or even two, if you have two sources of income, you and your husband, right? And remember, the more you work, even if you want to pack another shift, the more the government will cut from you the tax. And this tax, we always paid it, and our salary will never increase. We have something like fixed salary, and that
Good job,
fixed
man.
salary is hardly goes up because every job, yeah, it hardly
Good.
goes up because everybody has the category. Yeah, continue.
Hi, Dr. Raleja. Good to see you.
Okay,
Good to
the
see you. We are talking about the economy of this world and how the online digital business is a solution to it. Good to see you, ma'am. Please stay tuned and drop in your questions or any other comment you yourself may have for us. Guys, I'm sorry I have to that I interjected. I just see some followers checking in, So thank you, my moderator, my CEOs, Salome and Blessing. So in continuation of this, we know war brings about so many things, inflation. And when they say inflation, like you ladies literally said, you once upon a time you can go like for us in the USA that we use dollar, you can take $20 to store and you come back out with about 3-4 bags of groceries. But now even when you go with $200, one bag of grocery is not even full. And you ask yourself, what is going on? That is the inflation. But again, if we boil that down again to this business, and I just say thank God for us for our own business. How about those that don't have this business? That are still working, like my introduction, that the days are over, the system of or the talking points of working hard and earning less is no more. And for us that come from diaspora, we know better. Our motherland, we left it because things were hard here. To come to our different diaspora place. My CEOs, please help educate our audience that are yet to be in this business to know what it is. Because if you have the good news, they say share your good news. We are the light. We just celebrated Christ's resurrection. So we are the light to share this good news. So for our fellow immigrants there that are still what I still believe in the traditional system of working hard, and in the process of working, they are doing overtime, their body is aching, and they still go to work. How can we tell them that with this inflation fluctuation, because it's will never stop? With the war going on, inflation, and when things rises, it doesn't come down as fast as it rises. So again,
Normally,
it boils back to having something in your
you know,
own
my
name.
moderator,
Right.
global conflicts don't just stay on the battlefield.
Mm-hmm.
Say they are fighting war in wherever. It does not stay there. It affects, like we have already mentioned, it affects the fuel prices, it affects the food, the cost of food, it affects the taxes and even the household survivor. We know that, and we are all praying that war should stop. But the thing is it really going to stop? So, forgive me, I am not a negative person, but we have to be reality with the things that are happening in the world right now. Because if it finishes in one country, it might start in another country. And as long as we are living, we will eat, we will like to wear clothes, we will like to go out, we will like to live. So the issue is you that is watching us now, like my moderator is asking us to tell you, you are hearing it already. Are you not feeling a part of it? Because it is no longer the poor that cries. Even now, the rich also cry. I don't know if any of you were watching those that program in those days. The rich also cry. These days, the rich also cry. And what makes you a rich person per se? When you can be able to afford at least your daily bread and be able to clothe yourself and house yourself, I mean, have a roof on your head. And these things are becoming so difficult because of this cost of living skyrocketing. So my humble advice is this: we are presenting a legitimate digital business that comes with system, structure, and training. So I don't know what to do, it's not here. I cannot do it, is not here, except you cannot read and write. And when I mean you cannot read and write, I don't mean that you should have masters or even bachelor in anything. If you know how to speak even your own language, and you know how to write your name, and you can hold your telephone and see what people are doing and be able to read it, you are good to go. Why? Because this business opportunity I am presenting to you comes with training and also mentorship and coaching. So why
So,
sit
Sister
down?
Blessing, are you saying that if any of the member is interested, they don't need to write a resume, they don't need to submit an application to
It's
start
not
this
a job,
business, Sister
sister.
Salome?
It's
Do
not
you,
a
And
job.
no. Actually, you don't need all that. You don't need all those things.
so how
Just,
will they get to know the business then?
yeah, your email address and your name.
Is that the
Register it in
requirement?
our website, and from there, yeah, we'll send a message for them, anyone. That message is like a video. You watch it about small introduction about our business and what you are be expecting when you say yes. And the only requirement is there to pay 149 for registration, one time life registration. And if you decided not to continue, your money will still send back to you. Yeah,
So
yeah.
does it mean if anybody is interested and the person have their traditional business, they can still do this online business?
Yes, of
Traditional
course.
business in the sense that they are employed, they are somebody's employer. Can they become their own CEO like we are too?
I am the living proof. I'm the evidence of that. Yes. I'm working with one of the company here, and I'm still doing this business. And my business is registered. Sister Blessing the same thing. And her business is registered on my name while I'm still working for the company. And that one that registered on my name, that's my own business. Understand? So it's always like that. You can
Do
still
you do
combine
you
it.
pay
You can
tax?
still. Yes, I pay tax. Yes, yes. Right now, because business is still sitting, growing little by little, the government, everything, sometimes it's balanced, sometimes they pay me back. But I'm sure when goodies start coming, when the something is start flowing, likely I will be the one that will pay back the tax. Yes, I always submit my tax paper every 3 months. So
That's
there is nothing
awesome.
to
That's
lose there.
awesome. So, our audience, you may be wondering that somebody joined us. Yes, that is one of our CEO to CEO Latifa Abodiri. Welcome to the screen, CEO. I believe you know we're talking about the crisis and how it affects our families' resources, and how we believe that the solution to it, especially for the immigrants in the diaspora, in the diverse diaspora nations, can definitely benefit from this, because this business is globally. So then I throw it to you, CEO Latifa, that for people, traditional business is people earning paycheck to paycheck. Do you think that with paycheck to paycheck, one can build wealth?
Thank you,
CEO,
my COA. I'm sorry for coming late. One
no
cannot build
problems.
wealth. Yes, one cannot build wealth. But the only thing that I need just to tell you, I I'm sorry again for coming late. I greet all my followers. Happy Easter Monday. For the question my CEO has just asked me, one cannot build wealth. Juggling from one job to another, paying accepting paycheck from paycheck cannot build wealth, but it can only stress you. It can only exhaust you. But the only way that you can build wealth is for you to have a positive mindset, the mindset that can change you. Yes, that can give you multiple stream of income, which we are into now. Digital business, where you can just divert, yes, and go into your digital business, the business that will give you that won't give you stress, that business that you'll be your own boss, the business that you will schedule your own time. And this is why we are here. I've had my followed my panelists since they have just started with this economy. If you want to, if you don't want this economy to, you don't want this economy to weigh you down. Yes, it is this digital business that will give you rest of mind, that will give you flexibility with yourself and your family, flexibility to do the things that you feel like doing. Yes, the
That's
flexibility that will
awesome.
give you rest of mind, that will give
That's
you
awesome.
your own time to do anything you feel like doing at your own
Great.
scheduled time. Even
Great.
this
Thank you.
inflation
Thank
we
you.
are
Thank you,
talking.
CEO Latifa. Thank you so much. So this is a question I'll throw out to my wonderful CEOs to help our audience understand. So knowing that our online business is non-digital, so how can you then explain to our audience the significance of hours, and how is it different from the traditional business? Sister Salome, can you take that up, please, in about a minute or less?
Okay, our business where it's different. Me and myself, I call it different. It's different from others traditional businesses, is because there is no shop for you to do this business. You can do it anywhere you are, even in your own kitchen. I mean, in your own sitting room, you can be there and do your business. If you have little kids at home, you can save more time and work with them when you are taking care of them as well. Even at the park, where you take care of the children, where they go, for playground, you can still run your business. That's why we call it global digital business. As far as you have internet on your telephone, I mean the smartphone,
So, Sister
or you
Blessing,
go there with your
in
laptop,
order
you can
to
just log
buttress on
in.
what Sister Salome is saying, does like traditional business, we know we buy items to resell. Does this digital business you're talking about, does that entail the same situation?
Well, that is the one reason that I really join this business with my four extremities because I don't know how to store goods. This business don't take inventory. I don't take inventory. I don't ship any goods to anybody. I don't need any logistic. So these things are already done for me. Of course, there is services, there is products in this business, which is two components in that makes a business to be genuine and be a business. But these aspects of the logistics are taken care of by my the company that I affiliate because
Affiliate
I do
with.
affiliate part of this business. So don't worry if you cannot calculate 1 plus 1 like me, you don't need to bother your head because
So
that's what
everything is automated then.
yeah the company does there and then the system like my sister said you have a membership fee of 149 which also you can refund and if you do not refund that membership fee and continue with this business that automatically become your your powerhouse to build your back office where there's automation in every form of automation in the digital world. So you
Awesome.
just a plug and play type of business. Call it a business in a bus. If I still have 1 second, if you know about franchise business, this is a franchise type of business, but without the huge amount you pay if you are into franchising.
That's awesome. Thank you so very much, Sister Blessing. So I come to Sister Latifa. Is she there or she just stepped out?
I'm here.
Okay, Sister Latifat, having heard about this wonderful non-traditional online digital business, how can you just then tell our audience how can they then find business partners? Because we don't look for customers. So we could get customers too because it's a two-edged sword business. So how do you go about finding your own business partners and clients?
Yes.
Do you go
Thank
about
you,
recruiting your
Mercy.
family or forcing them to come into the business? How do you get your partners?
Yes. Thank you, Mercy, CEO. We get our partners by plugging into our system. When you plug into our system and you got to know our system, then we are going to introduce you into a group. We have different groups, different platform in this our online digital business in which you will not be alone. You are going to be assigned a mentor. Then from your mentor, if you want to continue, you book your coaching call. After your coaching call, you are done. In which the coach will introduce you into the business, the investment that we have in this business. So we don't have personal um partners. We have group. You can if you know you will need a partner, you can go to any of our groups and tell them you need a business partner that you can work together. Yes.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Thank you so very much. So our audience,
Thank you.
you have heard it all. But before we round up, let me just ask my other CEOs, does anyone have one or two more things to just throw out there for our audience to help them get understanding more about this business
Yes.
and to know that this war crisis can cannot and should not affect them if they know the right channel to follow?
Yes. I what I want to chip in is I know that coming up online like this is difficult for a lot of people. Some people are more comfortable under their bed, scrolling around, watching their different social media, laughing. But this training we are talking about is training that have trained a 70-year-old, 70 plusers to become digital gurus. So I don't know your age, you that is watching me and contemplating, or maybe you said I'm not tech savvy. Our training will help you to know how to fish out people that needs what you are presenting from this social media. That's why we say you don't need to bug your family and friends. When you join us, you will be trained on how to use the same digital space you are scrolling and laughing to fish out people that really need what you are offering, and they will find you. So don't be afraid. That's what I just want to chip in. We are
Thank
best.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Sister Salome?
Okay, our audience, please pardon me. Let me just use 1 minute or two to tell you this. Maybe you are there, you're a traditional person that like to work a lot, or want to go and open a shop and sit there. And let me tell you, that traditional source of income is fixed income, which may not grow with rising cost of living. No. Today's world, I mean today's world, everything is going digital. We are in the days of digital age. Only one source of income will not do you any good. It will limit your financial growth. Many people are now exploring new ways to earn and improve their financial stability. And what was the new ways many people are finding out is digital. That's why if you go to Facebook, you see different types of categories, different types of characters, comedy, AI, nyama nyama, the one that makes sense, the one that doesn't make sense. What all of them are looking is another source of income. So instead of you to be going there, use the same data, use the same phone, and looking about all those people and laughing and promoting them. Use that the same phone, be one of them, and earn estimate and join the good one. And which the good one we are presenting is, I did not say it's only our own is a good one, but it's the one we trust because we have tried the many of them outside there that felt us woefully. So this one stays. So if I will advise you, use that your data and your GSM and join this one. You will not regret it. Thank you.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. That was beautiful. Sister Latifa, 1 minute, less, if you have anything just to motivate, educate, entertain, and motivate, inspire our listening audience that wants to know how to get ahead of this war crisis and economic crisis financially.
Thank you, my CEO. Yeah, my viewers, maybe you are the type that is skeptical. What are those things that is delaying you? Are you afraid of your age? Are you afraid of your talent? Are you afraid that you are not educated? Why not come in with the positive mindset that you are ready to have a change? We that you are looking here, we are just still learning. We are still striving, especially me. You can see that I came late. It is because I was doing one or two things. I've not been coming late. But that is how it is today. Today is our Galilee. We are preparing to go and meet the risen Christ. So that is part of the reason that made me to come late. So I'm encouraging you. I'm appealing to you. Enough is enough. Stop saying tomorrow, tomorrow. Why not start today? Because there's another which says the millionaire of today, the action taker of today, they are the billionaires of today, not tomorrow. That's this. I will stop
Awesome,
here.
awesome, awesome. I like that. I like the conclusion of everyone. That's so beautiful. So our audience, you've heard it all. Our immigrant from different parts of the world, and even the indigens. Because as long as you're a human being, you want to eat. You want to live a good and wonderful life. You don't want to be struggling anymore. My people, the days of struggling are over. During slavery time is when struggling was struggling, but it's been a long time that slavery has been eradicated, you know. But now, even though physical slavery is eradicated, but now we're talking about mental slavery, and that mental slavery is what we come to tell you guys, that you can also emancipate yourself from mental slavery of saying that I have to work 2, 3 jobs, I have to work hard to earn more money. Those days are over, my people. We're in the millennium. And the millennium is the digital business. That is the digital world. Both the government, the federal, the local, the private, everyone is migrating online. You shop online, you see doctor online, you go to church online, you see a dentist online, everything you see online. Why are you not earning online? This is where we come to tell you. Look at the beautiful panels here. Check out any of us and we'll plug you in. In this, our online digital business, I love it. I love it. I'm just containing myself because I'm the moderator. Because when I start talking, I start hyping up. I love it. How do I love it? Because it's very convenient. Like I said, I'm a healthcare administrator. 24/7, I'm on call. Never have the time. And on a fixed income, with the war rising, inflation fluctuating left and right, and traditional business earning or struggling for a second job, I have no time to go for a second job. And fixed income is not catching up with the cost of living, according to my ECO Salome's explanation. Interest rate rising. My sister Blessing said it. You go to a store now with $200, you come back with nothing. And the bills keep piling in. So, my people, don't live on paycheck to paycheck. There's other ways. There are other ways. Try, come check it out. There's a saying that says curiosity kills the cat. But you know what follows it? The boss says, but information makes it fact. Come and check it out. You know, come and check it out, and you'll be so amazed that you'll find yourself not in a struggling lifestyle anymore, but you're living your purposeful life. So, having said that, my people, the ball is in your court now. Connect with any of us right now. Put on your comments, anything, we'll respond back to you. And if you dabble to it after the live, you're still free to connect with any of us, and we'll show you the way. We'll show you the way. The believer says that, what is it called? Is it Nathaniel that was told that we have found the Messiah in Nazareth? It was like, what good comes out of Nazareth? And the good that comes out and the good that comes out of Nazareth is the light of the world that we are celebrating.
Yeah.
So, my people, come check the light. Because you hear good news, you hide it. That is not being a light, because they say you cannot put your light under the table. You have to leave it on top of the table to shine. So, having said that, my people, we look forward to engaging you and plugging you into this amazing, amazing business. So, until we meet again, stay well, and in this second quarter, make it a determination to soar and be a better person. Cheers, everyone, and bye.
Bye.
Bye.